Yes, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome. It's Champions League day, guys. Hope everyone's doing good. Thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for joining. It should be a good one, guys. I don't think it kicks off to 11 o'clock, so I thought I'd come on early just to chat some football and stuff. But yeah, the draw should be around 11 o'clock, and it'll probably finish about this time tomorrow, knowing how long this draw bloody takes most of the time. But yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. Do appreciate it on your Monday morning. Thank you. Big up to everyone in here already. Please hit that like button straight away. Hit the fun button. The first thing you do when you come into the video, guys, you should hit that fun button. Subscribe if you're new as well. Try and get the channel up to 3K. And thank you very, very much. Big up to everyone in the chat already. I see a lot of people here already. Sid, Pat-Man in the house. How you doing, Pat-Man? How you doing well, my friend? John Conway, Psychedelic, Don Van Dyke, Stephen in the house, Panoff, Aaron, Jordan, how you doing, mate? Storm, Youssef, big up to all you guys already in the chat. Smash that like button as soon as you come in, please, guys. So it's Champions League day, guys. It's the last 16. So it should be good, guys. So the first leg of the Champions League last 16s don't take place till February the 14th, February the 15th, February the 21st, and February the 22nd. They split it, a few games 1 week, a few games the next week. And then all the second legs are March the 7th, March the 8th, March the 14th, and March the 15th. So we have got quite a while, obviously, to these next stages start. But to be fair, like, the Champions League ended 6 weeks early this season. So everyone's last game of the Champions League should have finished sometime around the 15th of December. But we finished it all like the first week of November. It's an absolute madness. How quick we finished this Champions League group stage campaign already. And it's not even December yet. So, yeah, it's going to be quite a wait. We've got the World Cup coming up as well. We got, is it the League Cup midweek? I believe Man City got Chelsea, haven't they? That's an interesting League Cup game. Man City, Chelsea. I think Man United got Villa as well. Obviously, Liverpool got Derby. And then the weekend is the last game of Premier League matches, guys, before the World Cup. And the last game Premier League matches should be really interesting because I don't know about you guys, but does any player playing on the last weekend of the Premier League before the World Cup even go put any effort in? I mean, really, is there any effort going to be made? Are any of the players going in for crunching tackles or anything like that with with their last game before the World Cup? I mean, they all fly off to their countries after the weekend's games. I mean, it's pointless. It's absolutely pointless. We weren't UEFA's little diamonds when we got banned for 6 years. What? Oh, I think I saw Pac-Man. Pac-Man winding up the chat already. Big up, Pac-Man. Big up, Pac-Man. I know. I see you, man. I see you. Morning, Jamie. Hope you and the family are well. 50-50 chance of a tough team or a very tough team. But over 2 legs, we can beat anyone. Yeah, I'm up for it, man. Big up, Don. How you doing? How you doing, Sid? All right, bro. Liverpool versus Bayern Madrid. Oh, jeez. Do you know what? I don't mind. I really don't mind. What time is the actual draw? About 3 p.m. Fudge knows. It's meant to be 11 p.m. UEFA, I've gone on the Champions League website and UEFA say it's going to be 11 p.m. local time. So, who knows? Who knows? Big up to Varian. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Big up Ravi, Bailey in the house, Mad Max in the house. I want Madrid if I lose here in around 16, no more final shit. Liverpool versus Madrid or Bayern, who would you choose? I'd probably prefer Bayern out of the two. I don't think Bayern Munich are all that great. Hopefully we return hopefully we return from the World Cup with Jota and Diaz returning. Yeah, Diaz will definitely be back. He's ahead of schedule. He'll definitely be back. Jota, I'm not sure of. It's quite quiet on the G.O.A.T front at the moment. It's very, very quiet on the G.O.A.T front at the moment. I'm not sure what's going on there with G.O.A.T. Really ain't. I don't know what's quite going on with G.O.A.T. Apparently he doesn't need surgery, but there's rumours he could be out for the whole season. So, but if it's a tear, if it's a grade 3 tear of his calf, then that usually means it's come off the bone and needs surgery. So if the muscle's not come off the bone, it's just a tear, then it's probably about a 3-month injury. And when did he do it? Last month. So could be back after the World Cup. Let's see. We literally wrapped up in a bubble against Virgil. Will be literally wrapped up in a bubble against Southampton. Well, you know what Virgil's got to do. He's just got to be defending there and just telling Kanata and everyone to do his work for him. Go, my pretties. Go and do my work for me. You know, and just sit there like he did last night. Yeah, Virgil is definitely playing with the World Cup on his mind. There's no doubt about that. Pac-Man, you wanting to provoke people. Pac-Man's cool, man. Pac-Man's cool. He's just winding you up. He's good. He's good. Big up, Jane. Please, no Madrid. How you doing, Ali? Hope you're doing well. Bring back the ESL, sick you away from the BS. Bring back the European Super League. I'm good, Bailey. I'm good, man. I'm good. Ryan in the house. How you doing, my friend? 11 a.m. That's it. Well, it should be 11 a.m. Should be. Better not do no awards. I don't think they do now. Not in the last 16. That's just at the beginning of it all. Madrid knocked us out in the knockouts before as well. The year Chelsea won it. Yeah, COVID year, wasn't it? Did Kevin De Bruyne die of Pac-Man? Yeah, he did. I think even Pac-Man might agree. Hate these draws. UEFA just need to cut the chase and spare the physical speeches about nothing. I think Eric Cantona's talking today. I'm not sure. So there was a rumour Eric Cantona was talking. I'm not sure. G.O.A.T has a serious injury. That's why I think we'll get an attacker in Jan. Yeah, so Gakpo. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce his name, Gakpo, but apparently that is the big rumour Liverpool are going after. They want him. Apparently the PSV sporting director has said that he's apparently had talks with Liverpool and it's somewhere they'd like to send him, but not in January, in the summer. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that one, guys. Such a shame about G.O.A.T. He's been one of our best players. Yeah, it's madness. Absolutely, you're trying not to. Batman's cool, guys. Batman's good. Benfica are underrated. Yeah, Benfica are a good team, but I literally do think we are at our best. We beat Benfica. Pac-Man, who do you want? Yeah, Pac-Man, who do you want, my man? Who do you want? Because you can still draw PSG, can't you? I mean, Man City PSG would be a heck of a game on paper, wouldn't it? Let's face it. If Jota is out for the season, do we need to cash in and get somebody else? Well, that's why the Gakpo links are there, Vic. I'm not sure. I don't think he's going to be out for the season. Is the final in Atatürk? I think it is. 73 people in the house already. Make sure you hit the like button. We've only got 26 likes, guys. So if you've just come in here, that fun button underneath my video right now is a like button. Go and press it. Go and press it, guys. Let's get the likes up in this house right now. It's the best way of growing a channel is getting them likes up. So that's getting them likes up on the channel right now, guys. Go and hit that fun button underneath this video right now. 83 people in the house. Press that fun button right now, guys. Let's get the likes up. Likes up, likes up, likes up, guys. And welcome everyone into the channel this morning. I appreciate it. I think G.O.A.T is out for the whole season. Sun and Gakpo links shows he's out for long. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a shame. It's going to be a shame. But, yeah, I hope he ain't doing it. UEFA draws are rigged here, or usually. Big up Gun Ben, how you doing, mate? I know on Gakpo is shy. I love you, Seth. I saw him against Arsenal and did sweet FA. I love you, Seth. Just comes in, no messing. Oh, fuck him. That Gakpo attack gives me. I just love you guys. You just cheer me up. You know what I mean? 102 people in here already. Hit that fun button, guys. Hit the like button. Let's get it going. Let's get Alma on and break True Don's heart. Oh, poor Trudon. Morning, Leverson. How you doing, my friend? It's 5:30. Leverson's the man. Everyone, Leverson, 5:40 a.m. and he's up watching. Big up, Leverson. Big up yourself, my friend. Give me Real Madrid. I want revenge. Go on, Gunben. Go on. Bayern United, yeah, I did against Arsenal in both games. What's your team then, Pat-Man? Because you're not a Liverpool fan. Pat-Man's a big City fan, man, but he supports the channel. Pat-Man's gravy. Don't worry. Pat-Man's good. He's a good guy. Love Pat-Man. Love Pat-Man. And he loves us as well over here. Well, loves us might be a bit too much, but he appreciates the channel. Pat-Man would disappear if they lose to PSG in around 16. No, he's good. Pat-Man comes in. He's good. Darwin haters, we were out again in other channels chats. It's crazy. They accept him to be a prime Messi, Jamie. Oh, no, it's just mad, ain't it? Just mad. Ash, how you doing, my friend? Did you see the I can't speak this morning. I can't speak. Qatar documentary, shameless country. I did not. What channel was it on, Ash? And I'll catch it up, my friend. I'll catch it up. What channel was it on, my man? A midfielder and attacker will push the top four. I think we'll get a player in a minute. I'm going to talk about some transfers I've read today already. 127 people in here already, guys. Hit that fun button. We're only on 31 likes. Should be up to 100 likes at least, guys. We've got 132 people in here. Press the fun button, guys. So go over to your phone and tablet right now. Take your finger over and press that fun button on the screen. Come on, guys. Get the likes up. It helps the channel grow massively. Come on, guys. Doesn't take half a second to do. No point getting Gakpo in the summer, plus midfielders are a priority. I think Liverpool are going to spend, guys. Don't worry about that. Man City will draw Sully Almore. Sully Almores. Madrid, we've got 3 revenge missions. I don't want Madrid. It gives me PTSD. Pat-Man doesn't love it. He loves the channel. He loves the channel. My channel. Not us as a club. The channel. All right, EV. I'll go. Ash, cheers, mate. I'll go back and find that. Jordan says, I want us to play Sadio Mane, friend versus friend. I expect more than 85. I expect more from 85 million striker if it was 40. Fair enough. Yeah, to be fair, he can't. Look, the thing with Darwin Núñez's transfer, he can't really be blamed for how much someone buys him for. That's not his fault personally, is it? Dortmund did a protest this weekend about the death of workers who built the infrastructure. Over 15k workers died. Yeah, I mean, look, what I will say about the Qatar World Cup, right? Do I think it should be in Qatar? Probably not, right? Probably not. The stuff that's going on there is disgusting, like human rights stuff and all that, whatever, But the problem is, like Jurgen Klopp said, everyone's doing protests about it now when you're like 2 weeks before the World Cup. Well, everyone should have really been protesting the day Qatar got the World Cup. Making it so difficult for UEFA to keep it there. But no one really did. And now we've got like 2 weeks to go to the World Cup. Everyone's like, all right, we can't do this. We've got to protest. It's like, it's too late now. The World Cup's going to happen. It ain't going to change anyone's mind. So, we just got to get on now. There's nothing anyone can do now. You either go watch the World Cup or you're not. But if you do watch the World Cup, I mean, I'm going to be doing the World Cup for the channel, but it doesn't mean I agree with what's going on there and where it's held at all. But UEFA like the green. Do you know what I mean? They like the money. So yeah, they don't give a shit. UEFA literally don't care. Man, people are boring with the price tag we paid. That's not him along. He has done his job, and we win things. I couldn't care if he doesn't need to be worth 85 mil. Take 50 million. He's part of our attack. Good. Ham Salah said, "I got you, man, Jordan. I got you. Don't worry, man. I understood what you said. Defo, not the powers allowed it to happen. Qatar is what it is. A wall collapsed at a football ground that wasn't fit for purpose, so that's our fault. Oh, Champions League final in 86, 87, can't remember now. Can I come on for the draw? I'm going to keep it on my Jordan. You can come in on Thursday. Jordan, on Thursday, I'm going to do a call-in show, and you can be with me on the call-in show if you want on Thursday, Jordan. Thursday night, mate. You can come in with me on that and help me do that. Big up payoff. Who do you want in the next round? Bayern will destroy Liverpool, says DTB. Oh, yes. Oh, Pat-Man and Stephen are going at it. Just be nice in the chat, guys. Just be nice. And let's be friendly. Let's be all friendly here. We're all friends. Friends. Let's all be nice, guys. Let's all be nice. Pac-Man times him out. Pac-Man! Oh, Stephen was timed out by Pac-Man for 300 seconds. Jeez. Pac-Man. Oh, football friends. Jamie, did you watch Crown Jewel? I haven't yet, actually. I haven't got round to watching it yet. I have got to watch it. Oh, God's sake, Pac-Man. Hi, Jamie. Who do you think will be the player of the tournament at the World Cup? Ooh, that's a tasty question. Who do I think will be the player of the World Cup? Could be someone we don't even know. You know, like James Rodriguez come out of nowhere for Colombia that World Cup. You know, no one really knew the player that much. He became like a big household name, didn't he? And he went to Real Madrid and, you know, flopped like a goldfish. Could be something like that. An unknown player, maybe breaking through. Could be in Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe could take the World Cup by storm if he wanted to. He's got all the ability in the world to do what he wants on the pitch. Messi. I mean, if Argentina can get to the final, do you know a weird stat? If Argentina get to the World Cup final, that will be Messi's 1000th competitive game. Some things are meant to be, guys. Some things are meant to be. So if Argentina make the World Cup final, Messi will play his 1000th competitive game, and it would be the World Cup final. Are some things just meant to be? Are some things just meant to be? I'd love Argentina to win the World Cup. I'm not going. If England can't win the World Cup, I'd want Argentina to win it because I'd love Messi, the greatest player I've ever seen in my life, win the World Cup. I would love it. I'd love it for him. And then we can put all this is either GOAT stuff to bed. You know, we can put it all to bed and just go, yes, Messi is the greatest of all time. He's now won the World Cup. Job done. We're out of here. But yeah, it could be someone we don't know. It could be a fresh-faced player at the World Cup that comes along and just takes it by storm. Or it could be like the greatest in Messi. It could be Mbappe. Could be a Neymar. You know, it could be anyone like that. Yeah, Pac-Man's vicious. Pac-Man's vicious. Pac-Man gone full dictator. Oh, God. Morning, Dan. Porto probably, but it doesn't really matter. We all love Pac-Man. Pac-Man. Whenever we get, I just hope we win. Whoever we get, I just hope we win. Yeah, Jamie, who do you want in next round? Porto. Face it. Okay, I'll do a game 16 prediction tomorrow for Premier. Big up, Jordan. Jamie, are England going to get the knockouts of the World Cup? So how far will they go? I think England are going to struggle at the World Cup. I think they're going to struggle with World Cup. I know it's even winter time, but it's still going to be warm in Qatar. And like, let's face it, That's Englishmen. We don't do well in any kind of warm weather. So I think we're going to struggle. And Gareth Southgate is, well, we know he wants Eric Dyer and Harry Maguire at the back. You know, got to play Harry Kane up front, you know, without rotating him because no other striker exists in England. I think England will struggle. They should get out of the group. Quarterfinals at the most. Darwin Núñez played the tournament in Cohen. Could you imagine, Vic? Could you imagine? Benzema. I'll say Bayern Munich, and that's all. Big up, Jordan. 40 million for Núñez, meanwhile 45 million for Jesus, who's a transfer of the century, has that same number of goal contributions as City gave Champions League in the last 8. Big up. Vinicius, yeah, he could be, yeah. Bellingham to flop big time, so we get him. Okay, Hanson, how are you? Or you mugs? Okay, Hanson, how are you, my friend? I hope you're good. Big up, NJ, how you doing, my friend? Been a while. Hope you're good. I hope you're good. 1,000 games is a lot. How many has Milner played? 1,001. I don't know. Big up, Bruce. Sadio Mane will win it. Messi shits on Ronaldo, but Pele tops or plops on both of them, says Hanson. Here for a question for Jamie and Chat. How many of players go to the World Cup? I'm not sure, actually. Don't think. Not that many. Serge Gnabry, it's a good shout. CR7 is the GOAT. Look how many leagues he has done it in no contest. Oh, I mean, you're welcome to your opinion, Gun Ben, but hell no. Also, Jamie, what one team would you want to avoid in the next round? For me, it's Real Madrid. Yeah, you never really want to play Real Madrid, do you? I mean, I'm sick of playing them, so yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh dear. 1 Porto, 2 Benfica, 3 Bayern, 4 Real Madrid. Have Argentina got a good team apart from the GOAT? I think Argentina are better now than they've been for quite some while as a team, as a collective. They're better at the back than they used to be. Argentina's problem was they weren't always great defensively, but I think they've sorted that a little bit out there. So a guy is a GOAT because his team sell him to other teams. Gunben can have his opinion. He's cool. So we'll probably get Bayern. Yeah. Pele's the GOAT. If you're old enough to have seen Pele play, fair enough. Southgate will play Trippier and Luke Shaw as fullbacks. Oh, yeah. You know it's going to be dead. You know. England will struggle. Gareth can't fit Foden and Trent into a team. I know. Oh, Jesus Christ. Stephen and Pac-Man, put an end to this now. Shake hands, guys, and just leave it. Ash, what you think about City cooking the books? Record commercial revenue more than even United. They're not even hiding their corruption anymore. I mean, ask Pac-Man. He's the City fan. Next, you'll be blaming. Oh, right, chill, Stephen. Chill. Ash, Stephen, Pac-Man wouldn't do that. I think our England squad looked better last tournament with Rashford and Sancho, even as a Liverpool fan. I agree. I genuinely think an African country will finish third at the World Cup. Well, Senegal probably got the best chance. Italians have a great team. Italy ain't in the World Cup, though. I don't think Italy in the World Cup. Jamie Rodrigo de Paul, available from Atletico. I love that guy. Full. Yes. I mean, Atletico apparently Atletico are putting a few players up for sale in January because they need to balance the books. Atletico are having some money issues. They've been knocked out of Europe completely. No, they haven't been knocked out of Europe completely, have they? They're in the Euro. No, they have been knocked out of Europe completely. So they need to cover the books. They're in a bit of trouble, a bit of a mess at the moment. So I believe the pool is up for sale, and obviously their prize asset is up for sale in Joe Felix. Jamie, there might be a shock in the World Cup. There might. Do you know what? There might be this World Cup because it's not in the summer. Because we're coming off. We're still in the middle of a season. We have the season's just on pause for a World Cup, and then they all come back and play their season again. Everything's just on pause. So there might be, it might be a bit of a different World Cup this year. I hope our books are deep fried. Oh, I love Pac-Man. Pele was way before my time, but we had the wonderful invention of TV and VHS when I was a kid to see him. I mean, fair enough. If you think Hanson, if Pele's your man, I ain't go not agree with you, my man. Big up to you. I think the Brazil team looks good. Can't look past France as well, the previous winners. He got knocked out by North Macedonia, I think they did. No, they didn't qualify. Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, yeah. Great team, but not in the World Cup. I'm with you, Leaves, and I'm with you. Pele still selling Viagra. That is hilarious. That is one of the funniest adverts I've ever seen in my life. Is Pele selling dick pills? Do you remember them adverts? This is like, I don't want to know about Pele's erection issues. I didn't want to know about that. You know what I mean? Guys, got 150 people in the house and only 42 likes. Come on, let's get the likes up to 100, guys. If you've not liked this video yet, press the thumb button underneath my video right now. It gives a like to the channel. It's free to do. Takes half a second to do. Push that thumb button, guys. That thumb button. Hit. Reject Dumpster says Liverpool can draw any team. They ain't winning anyway. Big fair enough. Reject Dumpster, do you support, my friend? Taking Scouse bias out of it, do you not think Trent should be in the 11 or a squad? I think you can find a way of getting Trent in the 11, depending how you want to play. But squad, yeah. This season, the squad. But I don't want him going full stop because I don't think there's any point in him going. Big up Jamie Senegal, possible dark horses. I have possible, man, possible. I'm supporting Allison and Brazil, and we'll start supporting England when Southgate gets fired. Big up, Leaves, and big up. It's weird, really. I'm thinking there might be a non-football thing happen because of the geopolitical situation. Maybe. Big up, Michael in the house. How you doing? We are winning Champions League. Confidence, boys. Big up, Michael. Big up. Pele was a top finisher. Love how joking, mate. DW, because it wasn't. Without Walker and James, yeah. No, I don't think he deserves to be in the squad for his performances this season. Pac-Man. Here we go. Yeah, Champions League just starting now. Pac-Man, your team bottles it like Coca-Cola. Oh, God. Pac-Man came in here and is being absolutely ripped apart. But I love Pac-Man. We all love Pac-Man. Pac-Man's a great guy. He's a great guy. Right, let's draw the road to Istanbul 2023 at the Ataturk Stadium. We know something about that stadium. That is for sure. Ash, where's Savage gone, Jamie? He's gone missing in action. Yeah, he's having some personal time. He's good. He's having some personal time. Book the hotel. I love Batman. Oh, Jesus. I love the man. I actually think City with Haaland can get over the line. Yeah, I mean, that's what they got him in for. What's your best World Cup memory? Mine is R9 beating Oliver Kahn in 2022. My best World Cup memory is my first World Cup, the 1990 World Cup. I'm old enough to remember that, you know. Raffy's put in the Pele advert in the link. Big up, big up, Raff. Raffy must have taken his time out quickly to go. Oh, Raffy, you're the man. Yeah, mine's the 1990 World Cup. That was my first World Cup, and it's the World Cup that saved football. Go and watch the documentary of the 1990 World Cup. It's one of the best football documentaries ever made. It's a quality documentary, but it shows how it saved football, man. Saved football, especially in this country. Remember, football weren't being shown on TV anymore in this country because of the hooligans. They completely blacked out football. The only way you could watch any of your matches is if you went to them. No matches, no football on telly or anything. Completely blacked out in this country. And World Cup 1990 saved it. Saved football. Football was going through a dark period then. Real bad period. Big up Hanson, of 16 in 1990. Big up to you, my friend. I was 10. If we draw Real Madrid, I legit ain't watching. I have that number. Yeah, you might be right. It could be Liverpool City Champions League final. I wouldn't. Do you know what? I wouldn't count Liverpool out in the Champions League, guys. I wouldn't actually count us out, you know. Remember my client's Dubai advert, I do. Southern World Bottom chocolate. I was a Vic. Oh, dear Voller. Yeah, Rudy Voller. Was a sperm in 1990. Fucking love it. 82 was my first World Cup. I remember the Brazil magic. Oh, I love it. I love everyone's first World Cup memories. You can't beat it. World Cups are tremendous. They are brilliant. But yeah, they're just going through every team so far. And hopefully the draw start pretty quickly. Be up, Connor. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well, Connor. Hope you're doing well. 145 people in here. Don't forget the fun button. Hope you're doing good, man. USA 94 for Katie. Tiago time in the house. Jamie, these blonde foreign chicks presenting aren't bad. Blonde foreign chicks. Oh, Tiago time off at the football memories. Euro 2004. Big up, Indian Scouser in the house. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Ravi, can you put the Indian Scouser's YouTube channel in the link for me, please? Or any other mod in the house? Jamie, when you were younger, Eurotrash Baywatch or the cake scene in Under Siege, what you choosing? Oh, the cake scene in Under Siege. Well, that video got rewound a few times. Yeah, and it got really. You know when you rewind something too much and play it on the old VHS, and it'd get all like fuzzy and crap. You know, yeah, that's why. Baywatch. Look, when you're a teenager, and you're watching Carmen Electra and Pamela Anderson running up and down the beach in very tight red swimsuits, yeah, it's a problem. And in Eurotrash every Friday night. Wow, yeah. I'll probably go Baywatch number one. You know, that was every Saturday, and that was just, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then Eurotrash and cake. Draw starting now, apparently. 86, Jamie, when Maradona went through the whole England team. Yeah, man. Big up, Psychedelic. Go and make sure you subscribe to the Indian Scouser, guys. Go and subscribe to him. Another big Liverpool fan, part of the community. Let's go and get his subscribers up. Go and check him out. He's a good man. You know, if you watch Never a Foul or Coppish, you'll see him on there as well occasionally. Go and subscribe to him, man. Go and subscribe to him. Greece have never won the World Cup. They haven't. The only thing England are winning the World Cup is the most fans are arrested. You know it. Get a double promo. Where are they showing the draw, Jamie? I think it's in Switzerland. Baywatch. Oh, I don't want to play Napoli again. I don't know. It could be till the quarterfinals. Big up, Cav. Big up, my man. Cav, you have got the link, man, so when you are ready. We went on a caravan holiday. A real and Italian 90s started. My mate paid for a caravan, and we got ripped off by some from Kirkby. Kirby. We went down to exact revenge, but were sent home by the cops. Jesus Christ, Hanson. I used to watch Strange But True. Strange But True, yes. All this crap just do the draw. I know. They just got to build it and build it and build it. Who's the fake George Clooney doing the draw here? Look at all. Oh, this is so shite. Turkish legend. What a legend he is. Yeah, they just got to get on with the draw. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous. Is that Altentop? Legend. It is as well. Hamit Altentop. UEFA ambassador. Legend of Turkish football. All this crap just to fix the draw. Strange but true intro used to scare the shit out of me as a kid. Yeah. Does anyone remember Nightmare? Do you remember that kids' TV show, Nightmare? They used to be in a castle, didn't they? And you had kids that were in front of the TV telling the other kid that was playing the game with the helmet over his eyes where to go. 2 steps to your left, 2 steps to your right, and then the goblin music were playing. They'd have to run away from the goblins and all that. Do you remember that? That was quite a creepy program, man. Why does the draw take? It does, doesn't it? Are you afraid of the dark? Yes. Yeah, Nightmare, that show. No one ever won. Yeah, no, you couldn't win, could you? You had to go through levels, man. Yeah, Netherlands could be a surprise. Oil Classico, PSG versus City. Hot balls and cold balls. Which one? Why is the draw in France? Whoa! I can't read that, Hanson. I can't read that, man. I get unmonetized. Oh, come on. You don't need to talk to Altentop for half an hour. We know how it works. You go put certain balls in one pot, certain balls in the other pot, shake them about for half hour, and then pick one of them out. We know. Let's move it. Come on. Let's do this. Taking forever, man. Taking forever. You're taking the biscuit. Head of club competitions and calendar. What a job that is. What a terrible job that is. Who wants that job? Yeah, so what's your job, love? Oh, yeah, so I'm head of competition and calendar. Fucking shit job. What's the point of it? Absolute skank. Big up to everyone watching. Thank you very much. Don't forget, hit the like, hit the subscribe, all the good stuff, guys. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe now. I appreciate it. On the way to 3K. So I do appreciate any new subscribers. Thank you very much. Well, hopefully we're underway soon. The boss of competitions and calendar is having a right chin wag so far. Carmen Electra still got it. Jamie on Twitter is fun. Yeah. I am following her on Twitter. Fake Bill Gates now. He does look like a fake Bill Gates. Why didn't he explain the rules every time? As if we don't watch the draw every damn year. No. It's like the Royal Rumble. If any wrestling fans are, it's like the Royal Rumble. When they explain you the rules of the Royal Rumble every year, although you've been watching it for 20 years and you know the rules. If we progress through, there's always new fans coming through, mate. You get old with it. Yeah, I know. It's just annoying, ain't it? We can cook any team in our day. That we can. Oh my God, he's drawing the ball. Fucking hell, I thought we'd go beer all night. Group runner up. Leipzig. RB Leipzig have been drawn. So Leipzig, who are they going to be drawn against? This is where I think they can get Man City, can't they? Leipzig versus Manchester City. There you go. There you go. Straight off the bat. Leipzig versus Man City. Leipzig versus Man City. Leipzig will get battered. Next draw. Club Brugge. Easy draw. City, Leipzig, first state, yeah. Club Brugge can. Who Club Brugge go get? Watch Real Madrid get Club Brugge. The Angelino derby. Who Club Brugge go get? Watch it be Real Madrid. Here we go. Here we go. Benfica Club Brugge. So Benfica's gone for Liverpool, guys. I'll be right back. 1 second, guys. About that, guys. Yeah, get Cav here now. You know, Cav.
Have you seen who we've just got?
No, I missed it. I just had to go with my kid.
Oh, for God's sake.
Have we got Real Madrid? Oh, Real Madrid, Liverpool.
Oh, for God's sake.
Bring it. Fuck it. Liverpool, Real Madrid. There we go. Look at Pac-Man, look.
Oh. Fucking Man City get.
Pac-Man's up for it, man.
Such an easy
Man City got Leipzig. AC Milan. Wow. Yes, we got Real Madrid. Let's go, says Gun Ben. Who we get? Stephen, we got Real Madrid, mate. We got Real Madrid. Told you, 2 hot balls. See, Captain Sal, revenge. You should have won the group, boys, says Pac-Man. Revenge time, let's go. So Tottenham Hotspur versus AC Milan. Interesting game for Spurs, that. Ledley King. Looking a little chunky these days.
They should get through that. AC Milan ain't the best team in the world.
Yeah, but it's Tottenham, ain't it? They should do, though. Eintracht Frankfurt. Pac-Man, look, he's such an arsehole. What's that? I love Pac-Man. So Frankfurt. I just knew we were going to get Madrid. I had this feeling all the way.
Napoli. I need to find out where you're at. I think I'm a bit ahead.
You're a bit ahead. Oh, I'm watching it on BT Sport Online, so might just be a few seconds behind.
Have you seen who Frankfurt have got?
Napoli, yeah.
Yeah, Napoli, yeah. Yeah, at least Napoli will go through quite easily.
That is such a dead draw. It's such a dead draw, ain't it? I mean, you never know. Frankfurt, not the worst team in the world.
They are.
Borussia Dortmund. Sick of the sight of Real Madrid. It's the second game at Anfield. No, the first game's at Anfield.
Yeah, first, which makes it even harder.
So basically, we've got to win 3-0 at Anfield and we're through. So Borussia Dortmund are going to be playing Chelsea, probably. Oh, it is as well. What guess?
Is that two you? That's two you've guessed right now. You guessed the Man City one.
So Borussia Dortmund versus Chelsea. That's a good game. That's an interesting game.
Yeah. Because instantly you think that Chelsea would go through, but based on, I know we can't say current form because it ain't played till Feb, but I mean, based on like Chelsea of this season, that will be kind of even, to be fair.
Yeah. Internazionale Milano. Yeah, I'm going to do it that way. Inter Porto. It has to be. Yeah, because they can't draw Bayern Munich, can it? So it's Inter Milan Porto. It's a dead game as well. There's a lot of dead games in this Champions League draw, isn't there? Liverpool Real Madrid is literally the glamour tie.
Yeah. It's so far, yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Inter just got
PSG can draw Bayern
PSG.
Munich. Huh?
Oh wait, PSG Bayern.
But PSG Bayern, yeah. Whoa. Wow.
Honestly, Patman's gonna be happy because this is basically this is
Man City all the chance to win the Champions League. Now.
Yeah, because either ourselves or Real Madrid are gonna go out, and then PSG or Bayern are gonna go out. So at least two big hitters are going out in this round.
Wow. Yeah. You got to make Man City massive. So Leipzig versus Man City, Club Brugge versus Benfica, Liverpool and Real Madrid, AC Milan, Tottenham, Frankfurt versus Napoli, Dortmund versus Chelsea, Inter versus Porto, and PSG versus Bayern. Wow, look at them two games, PSG, Bayern, Liverpool, Madrid. Wow. Two of them teams are going to go out. It really opens the door for Manchester City. It really does.
Yeah. Did we find out today who plays, like the winners play each other? So the following round.
I think they do separate draw for the quarters, and then you find out you're playing the semi-final with the quarters.
So we can't find out our route to the final.
No, they do that from the quarterfinals onwards. So from the quarterfinals, they do the quarterfinal draw, and then they do another draw where it's like Team A will play Team C in the semi-final, sort of thing.
Oh, right. They do. So if we beat Madrid,
then it's an open draw in the quarters. Yeah.
Then it's an open draw. All right.
Yeah. Well, that was
we could get anybody then, and you can get an English team at that point.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Liverpool. If Liverpool beat Real Madrid and say one of PSG and Bayern go out, it's very much open between Liverpool, Man City, and whoever beats Man City, the PSG Bayern game. It's going to be one of them three.
We've possibly got the hardest outcome in this round, haven't we?
Oh yeah, Real Madrid. To be fair, if we're going to get Real Madrid, last 16 is the best place to get them. Because they all sort of get better as the competition goes on, don't they? So
yeah, that's true, and they're experts in the final as well.
Yeah. So I'll probably play them over two legs.
It's just playing the first leg at home that's the killer. Because even if like you are a few goals up, go into the Bernabeu, like they can turn around deficits.
Yeah, so we need to be on top of our game, man.
For both legs, yeah, definitely.
Oh, man. Oh, that's a bitch. Bring it, Real. Yeah. There we go. Chelsea versus Dortmund, Liverpool versus Real Madrid, as well as PSG versus Bayern, and the games of the last 16. Yeah, they're the three best games by a mile. The rest are a bit dead. But for fuck's sake, Vinicius ready to ruin tree. PSG was the one I wanted to avoid. PSG's the one I wanted to play. I've watched PSG. I've watched PSG quite a few times this season. They are not a good side.
Yeah, they're a strange team.
They just got front three. They just got that front three, ain't they?
They almost don't play for so long, and then they just, when Messi decides he wants to turn up, or Neymar, they just start. Then they do this intricate play, and it's like amazing, and then they just go back to switching off again for the next like 10 minutes. It's really weird, but like most teams in the French league, like don't go at them in that period as well. So it's just like it's weird. They just play in flashes. But you can get at them. You can get at them. The same probably goes for Bayern as well. They're not defensively solid. So I expect goals and a lot of goals in that leg.
PSG, dog crap. January is very important. We need a buy. Right, talking about buying, all that. So, it's a news article today. So, Real Madrid believe Liverpool have completed their deal to sign Jude Bellingham. Real Madrid believe Liverpool have completed their attempt to sign Borussia Dortmund midfielder Jude Bellingham, according to reports in Spain. The England international is expected to be one of the most in-demand players next summer, with several clubs across Europe interested in his signature, along with Real Madrid, Liverpool, City, and Man United and Chelsea, also in connection to sign Bellingham at the end of the season. According to Marca, Madrid have made the 19-year-old their priority target in the summer window. However, the Spanish champions are now concerned by Liverpool's approach. The report claims that Madrid have already spoken to Bellingham's representatives, reps, I'm going to say, in the summer, but were not given any assurances about the midfielder's next move. However, Madrid have been made aware of the closeness between Liverpool and Bellingham's camp, which is intensified over the past month. ESPN are also reporting that many insiders have placed Liverpool as the favourites to sign Bellingham at the end of the season due to their positive relationship with the player's entourage. So make of that what you will. I think there is some truth to it. I think there's some truth to it. It's just if we just release the funds, the funds are available. I mean, we made 70 million back on transfers this summer. So there is money available.
Yeah. It's just how much money is left over to sign other players following Bellingham, if it's true.
Well, there's a report as well today by some that are saying FSG are going to release 300 million between January and the summer.
Yeah.
They're going to give him 300 million between January and the summer, and apparently apparently FSG. The reason, apparently, so what I've read and what I've heard from someone I know, has basically said the reason John W. Henry came to Liverpool that day when we beat Bournemouth 9-0 was to talk about funds. They wanted to talk about funds available and stuff like that. And they're looking now at releasing funds in January and releasing funds in the summer without having to need to sell as well. So FSG we have made so much money, we don't actually need to sell players to buy anybody. And they are looking now to release funds for Liverpool. The thing is, though, if they do release these funds, we buy in January and we buy in the summer. We probably won't make another transfer for 2 more seasons after that. But I don't know. Something about it tells me we will. I mean,
I'm laughing at the comments.
Yeah,
but 300 mil pesos.
300 million.
Pablo put they meant 30 million. They just it's a typo.
I think we're buying January. The link to Gakpo is very, very strong now. PSV sporting director has come out and said the talks have happened between Liverpool already, but they don't want to release him in January. They're looking to let him go in the summer. So
yeah,
that's been happening. I just think Bellingham. I've been saying it for a year now. Bellingham will be a Liverpool player. There's no doubt in my mind.
I think when you look at it in terms of like when PSG, Jesus God, FSG, when they recognise that they need to invest in the squad, I think they do. I know that the January where he was needed centre backs didn't quite prove that, but I feel like they do invest when they kind of need to. And if they're doing all like this infrastructure around the club and completely neglect the squad, then it's just going to hamper them either way. So they've got to invest. I feel like when they're pushed into a corner, like it kind of seems this next few transfer windows are going to be, I feel like they will release some funds to do so. Whether it's 300 million, I'm not too sure, but I think there'll definitely be signings. There'll definitely be players coming in.
What I'm reading here as well. So with Milner, Ox, and Naby Keita all leaving, they're all on huge contracts as well. So them contracts will be, they'll be gone. So money is saved there. And Liverpool also looking at a Fabinho replacement, and they're looking at Edson Alvarez from Ajax. So that's another player they're looking at who's got a release clause of around 40 million euros. So Liverpool are looking at him.
Do you think that, like, in January we're going to be in a situation where all the players that we like the look of and would want to sign, we can't really get at the time, and we have to wait till the summer? Because I've noticed that in a lot of players we've been linked with, it's like, oh yeah, but they might have to wait till the summer. They might have to. The club we're willing to sell at the right price, but it'll be in the summer. So who can you actually get in January? Because I think we need someone in January to help the club get top four. And if we get top four, okay, it's business like usual. We don't really have to change any plans. You go for the targets you outlined. But if you don't get top four, suddenly then you might lose Jude. Jude might not want to come to a club that's not in Champions League. It might only be out of it for a year, but like it might start hampering like business then. So who's actually going to sell in January?
There's one player they're looking at as well. He's a 19-year-old and he plays for Valencia. He's got a 26 million buyout clause.
Right.
So it's really cheap. I think his name is Yunus Musa. And he plays
Yunus Musa. Yeah.
Yeah, he's 19-year-old and he has a 26 million buyout clause.
Yeah.
So I think Liverpool were looking at him as well. That's a big thing they're looking at.
I don't think he's Spanish though, is he? I think is he American?
I can't remember now.
Have a look at this.
He might be. But yeah, Liverpool are heavily looking at him as well. There's a few
he's American. Yeah.
Apparently Liverpool already rate him. So yeah, they're looking at him. It all depends on Champions League football, though. We have to finish top four for all this to happen. So
yeah,
that's the thing. I think we get Konrad Neymar in January. I know a lot of people don't think he's any good, but I think the club will get him. His injury he's out with. He broke his ankle, didn't he? That's the injury he's out with, apparently. But apart from that, he's never really had any major injuries. So yeah, I think Liverpool go get Konrad Neymar in January. And then put up their fathers in. I think Liverpool will spare money. Look, at the end of the day, I mean, we got Luis Diaz in January. We didn't actually sell anybody to buy Luis Diaz in January, did we? So we can buy players without selling if the price is right. Liverpool just have to do the business in January. They have to get someone in. We have to get a midfielder. The thing is, we need an attacker as well because Bobby's going to leave. So you need an attacker as well. And that's why they're looking at Gakpo, who can play on the left but can also play through the middle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think like come January though, like midfield is priority. I think most fans would probably agree, wouldn't they? Get somebody in that midfield. I think come like the summertime, yeah, I agree. We need to get a forward in, probably someone to sort of cover Salah, but actually I would like a forward that can play anywhere across the front line to cover various positions. But I think you do wait to the summer for that, because I think if you're trying to get forwards in January, it's very, very hard, because look, if they're half decent, then they're important to their clubs and their clubs' targets for that season. So you've got less chance of getting them. And we've got more bargain power in come the summer as well, because we actually have forwards, whereas I've said before, midfielders, everyone knows we're fucking crying out for. So like any kind of negotiation is going to be tough. You might just have to do one in January that's not like, isn't a big sign and doesn't necessarily get you off your seat and really excited, but is like, he just comes in to do a job for 6 months, say, until you get to the summer. Even if it's just like someone that's available and, you know, it gives you a 7 out of 10 every week and is always fit, that might just be enough. You know, not looking for someone that's spectacular at the minute, just availability, to be honest.
Availability is the best ability, though, ain't it? That's what it is.
That's it, yeah. That's it.
So Pep Linders wants a £40 million star at Liverpool. So Liverpool coach Pep Linders believes PSV Eindhoven Cody Gakpo is the Premier League giants' missing link Now, Linders is not merely a Liverpool assistant coach; he's one of Klopp's closest confidants, and he played a key role in the club's recruitment for Luis Diaz in last January. Apparently, Gakpo has been. Pep Linders has basically spoken to PSV basically because he's also because he's Dutch, he's got close links, and obviously he can talk to him and that. And Gakpo is one they're looking at. He's a good player, always finds a way to influence the games. That's what they're looking at. He's always dangerous, but not really an out-and-out striker. He can play in the number 10 and on the left wing and as a full striker or on the right wing. He has a good physique, strong and fast and can dribble. He's an all-round player. He's very much a Liverpool forward. Gakpo today, again, as PSV beat title rivals Ajax at Amsterdam with a 2-1 victory. Yeah, so Pep Linders is bigging him up. Pep Linders really wants him at the club. So keep an eye out for that one.
I must admit, I've not really seen a lot of him, to be honest.
No,
so I can't say too much.
I can only go what I've read and bits and that, but I know a lot of people like him. But yeah, Pep Linders I think people forget Pep Linders he was one of the major reasons we got Luis Diaz in. So maybe thinking he can get Gakpo in. He's very much a Liverpool-like forward when you watch him play. You just think, hey, he's a Liverpool-like forward. You know, he's like a Luis Diaz sort of thing. He's like a G.O.A.T, all that kind of player. Decent. I like him. So if we can get him in, he won't be overly expensive as well. But we do need a forward. We need a midfielder and a forward.
What do you think? Some of the clubs that fell out the Champions League into the Europa League. Do you think there's any chance of picking some of them? I know some clubs are at financial difficulties. If not now, there will be come the summer and stuff. And there's good players in these clubs. Do you think there's any chance of picking them out?
Yeah, I mean, Atletico Madrid's the one, ain't it?
Yeah.
Atletico Madrid's the one. Atletico Madrid, I don't think they're in Europe at all now, are they? And they're putting up the pull up for transfer in January. I think they're putting up João Felix up for transfer. They need money. They're in massive financial trouble.
And these are very, very good players as well. Do you know what I mean? With European pedigree as well. I mean, they're still going to command like big fees, don't get me wrong, but if they need to sell them, you can try and whittle that down a little bit. But you're still going to be spent. I mean, I don't know for certain, but that Rodrigo de Paul's probably still going to be like 60 million. You're not going to get them for cheap as chips, but I mean, they're probably worth it. Do you know what I mean? I think that's the thing. If you can stump up the money,
the French winger, he's up there as well.
If you can stump up the money for them, you'll get your money's worth out of them. That is what I would say. If you're signing them kind of players, I mean, Felix is going to be a lot of money as well, and there'll be a lot of interest in him from a lot of clubs, and he'll probably still go for 60, 70, maybe 80 million. I would have guessed, but I feel like that's probably worth it for the player that he is.
Yeah, I just see João Felix as a Man City player. I think he's the sort of player that suits Pep's system. I don't think João Felix suits our system at all. I just don't think he suits our system.
Depends if he can play that false 9 kind of role, I guess.
He's too small. I think he's too small to play that false 9 position in Premier League, but I think he suits Pep. I think he suits Pep's tactics at Man City. I think he suits that. It'd be an upgrade on Jack Grealish off that left-hand side as well. Be a massive upgrade on Jack Grealish. And I see him there or a Barcelona or something like that. I just don't.
Yeah, could Barcelona afford to get him? That's the thing.
Well, no, but they still, for some reason, they can still spend money. I just don't. Barcelona are in trouble as well. Barcelona are in trouble. They're in Europa League now for the second year in a row.
Yeah,
they spent a lot of money in the summer, and now they're going to need to reimburse all that money because they've got no Champions League money going into the second half of the season. So they're going to need to sell players probably to balance the books. And there's only one player that can really sell to balance the books, ain't it? And that's Frankie de Jong.
Yeah,
Pique stuff's a bit weird, ain't it?
Yeah. Has he played his last game now?
So he played his last game. He's retired now. But then his Instagram post says, "I'm retired for now, but I will be back." That makes no sense. What are you talking about?
That's not retired then. That's just a break.
There's a lot of rumours going around that he retired at Barcelona. So Barcelona ripped up his contract. And then, because of Barcelona's money issues at the moment, so he's retired from Barcelona. He's now a free agent if he wants to come back. So Barcelona can then bring Pique back and just give him a brand new deal.
Yeah, but okay, right. If they're doing that,
which they are,
but if they actually do that, why did they make this announcement that he's retiring and like hugged every player when he went off the pitch? Yeah, but like they could have just done all that and not told anybody.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He didn't need the whole show of him like coming off the pitch, like hugging every player, like clapping the fans and stuff. If he's just gonna like roll out after the World Cup again, like you could have still done all the contractual stuff behind the scenes, and no one would have been like none the wiser.
So Rash Ravi says he's owed 70 to 80 million euros as well in wages. So it is basically like if this happens. If he retires, his last game was the weekend, yeah? So his contract is now literally ripped up. He doesn't have a club. He's officially retired, right? So if he wants to keep playing, which he could, he'd be a free agent, so he can go anywhere, right? Because your FIFA license as a player doesn't go as soon as you retire. You know, you keep hold of that as a player, right, for a little bit longer. So he could literally... But if Barcelona bring him back for a fresh contract and clear the 80 million that they were meant to pay him, then this is the dodgiest thing of ever. The questions need to be asked. If this happens, because that's the rumour that he's retired to help Barcelona out. So they don't have to pay him the 80 million that he's owed because they can't afford it. They pay him the 80 million, they got to pay him. And Pique loves Barcelona. It's his club. It's his blood. He's just like, I'll do you a favour, I'll retire. I'm telling you, I'm getting conspiracy now. I'll retire. You rip up my contract. Because you've ripped up my contract because I've retired, you literally don't have to owe me anything. Then, after the World Cup, I'll come back.
If that happens, I swear to God, that is the most snidest stuff you've ever seen.
UEFA have to sort them out. If that
they can't be allowed in stuff like that.
They need to sort that out. If that happens, Jesus.
But then I suppose, like you say, you can't allow stuff like that. Look, if somebody's taking the decision to walk away from 80 million, then what more can you do? That is still part of Pique's decision, isn't it? So,
and how can you cheat when you got a wife at Shakira? How can you cheat on her? Literally. Well, it was Gabby's mum, wasn't it? Like,
this guy, I think what we're seeing here is he's made a series of bad decisions.
He's completely messed up. He's completely messed up. I've owed money. I'm going to retire. I've been with Shakira 15 years, but I've had enough of her now. I'm going to go with Gabby's mum. And it's like, how did they meet? Did she just drop him off at training one day? And he was like, oh, hello.
In the car park.
Yeah. Madness. Absolute madness.
Hey, let's go back to the tie there, Jamie. Do you know what would be good when we come around to it and we do the preview, what our combined 11 would be between them two sides?
That's going to be fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh man, I guess there's
Benzema's not been in that great of a form this season, has he?
Nah, but I mean that's the thing with Benzema though.
So we got Real Madrid, my man. Real Madrid.
He'll turn up. Like come Champions League, if he's fit, he'll just do the business on the day. That's what he does, isn't it? It's what he does. Vinicius Juniors are still gonna be a real threat. And then the midfield, again, it's the same conversation we've had the past few times we've played Madrid. It's always about, who's going to win the midfield battle. Usually it's them. and then Vinicius down Trent's side. It's going to be exactly the same this time around. And like, it doesn't matter if they play Kroos, Modric, Valverde, Camavinga. Who else they got? Who's the other guy? Tchouaméni. I mean, it don't matter which three of them six you pick. It's still going to be unreal. Do you know what I mean? And then, but you'll always look at their defense and go, "Oh, I can get at the defense," but you've got to win the midfield battle first before you can do that. So, yeah, we're in for a tough game. But I mean, fans, are you of the opinion? And I'm not, but are you of the opinion that if you're going to go out in the Champions League, you'd rather go out early?
Oh, the heartbreak when you go so far.
Yeah.
If you go out doing the last 16, don't do it in the quarters and semis.
Yeah, and obviously save yourself, you know, for the league. But then, you know, what state we're going to be in the league from that point. So,
exactly. Big up, Chico. Thanks for the super chat, mate. Who wins the Champions League last 16? PSG or Bayern? It's going to be a tight game, man. It's going to be a tight game. You know, I think PSG's front three would just have too much. But then it all depends how everyone's feeling after the World Cup. You know, their three attackers might all go really far in the World Cup. You know, Messi's Argentinian, Neymar's Brazilian, Mbappe's French. They're probably the three favourites of the World Cup. So
they get a good break when they get back, though.
That's the thing. Apart from England, everyone's like, right, you're back now. The other countries like, you can chill for a couple of weeks. You've had a World Cup. Premier League, no, Boxing Day, you're back. You're playing, so get on with it.
Yeah,
it's mad.
It doesn't help that. I mean, that it'll be interesting to see how that affects the English teams in Europe, because if everybody else is getting 2-3 weeks break and we're coming back and playing a week after the final of the World Cup, you know, that could affect things, to be fair. I mean, just purely them being fresher.
Well, I'm looking at our fixtures, So we got Derby on Wednesday, and then we got Southampton on Saturday, the 12th of November, and then our next fixture ain't until Boxing Day. It just looks weird.
It feels. I don't know about you, but it feels like, you know, when you say the next fixture is Boxing Day, that feels like ages away.
It's not really, though, is it?
It's not really. It's only what 6 weeks.
6 weeks, 6 weeks from the day.
It feels like you're talking about months away. Who we got Boxing Day? Is it Villa?
Yeah, we're away to Villa Boxing Day, and then on the 30th of December we're at home to Leicester, and then the 2nd of January we're away to Brentford.
Yeah.
So I think not too bad, actually.
Yeah, you
so
say
after
that.
Boxing Day we got Villa, Leicester, Brentford, Brighton, Chelsea, Wolves, Everton. So
but Villa now with, you know, I don't know how many of their players are going to go to the World Cup, but probably not as many as I'd guess. And then they've got Unai Emery there now, so that's going to be a tough fixture.
I can't believe they beat Man United 3-1. That is a madness. That's why this fourth place it's up for grabs, man.
Exactly.
Big up, Ash. Thanks for a big super chat, my friend. I appreciate it. Need a centre mid in Chan. I can't deal with Thiago injured, and we rock up at the Bernabeu with Hendo, Millie, and Fab. Oh, Jesus Christ. Running after Modric, Kroos, and Tchouaméni and Valverde. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't.
Modric, Kroos, Tchouaméni, and Valverde. I mean, that midfield is
Hendo,
unreal.
Fab. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we definitely need someone in. Definitely big up, Ash. Appreciate it. And Camavinga running rings around Fabinho would be beautiful. Jesus Christ.
I suppose the only, well, not the only, a bit of positive we can take is that we have played them quite a lot recently. So, you know, maybe we'd have learned a thing or two, and we might approach it a bit different. But
we don't learn.
We don't learn.
Don't know. But Valverde is my favourite out of all of them. He is quality. Yeah. He's probably top 5 best players in the world at the moment. He is. Man.
He's started the season really well. Yeah, scored some brilliant goals as well.
Jamie and Cav, but I don't get us. We get injured in the warm up. We do.
This is the thing, though, right? The game's not going to be played for months, right? I can guarantee it now. Thiago will miss one of them legs. I can guarantee it. Like,
it's
just what happens.
Wrap him up, man. Wrap him up. And by the way, when we do get to any of Thiago is fit, I want to see the real Thiago, not this shambolic Thiago we're seeing right now. Milner, Henderson, and Elliott, proper Brexit. Oh, Jesus Christ! No, we do need a midfielder. You see Real Madrid and Champions League draw. You've got to go and get a midfielder in.
Yeah. Get Valverde, make life easy.
What if Naby's muscles are made of strawberry laces? Just, I don't know what's Naby Keita's gone. He's never playing for Liverpool again. No doubt about that. If we buy another fielder, we ain't buying a good one at that. Yeah, Pablo, you're probably right, man. Big up, Pablo. Yeah, I mean, yeah. They got to get it right. They got to get it right. Simple as that, guys. They have to get it right. Right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks, everyone, joining me for this morning. I appreciate it. A lot of you in the house. I do appreciate it. I'm going to go and have a bacon sandwich.
Oh,
sorry to all the vegans out there, but, that's what I'm doing. I'm starving. And the kids might have fallen asleep and had a nap. So that's good. I could do it in peace. There's nothing like having if you got kids and you got a 5-minute break, we can have a sandwich and a cup of tea on your own. It's like the greatest thing of all time. It literally is.
I bet. Hey, Spider's coming through with some of the positivity. I like it, Spider. The only trouble is the first legs at Anfield. So
yeah. I mean, just get the game done, ain't it? Get the tie over with.
Yeah. When's your next call-in, Jamie?
I'm doing a call-in show Thursday night.
Yeah. Spider, make sure you call in on Thursday night.
No, if you join me Thursday night, then we'll do it together. And
yeah.
Get everyone on the get everyone calling in. Yeah.
Cass, I see you. You come on as well, mate. No problem at all.
Cass, how you doing, Cass? Hope you're doing well. Did you enjoy the Champions League drop? No, you wouldn't.
No, I was waiting for it. Okay. I held my tongue, but I knew you'd go for it.
Big up, Cass, though. Good to see you. Shout me out now, he says. Now! Oh, dearie me. So, call-in show on Thursday night, guys. So make sure you join me for that. We got the Derby watch-along on Wednesday. I'll do a preview for it tomorrow as well, guys. And, and then the watch-along on Thursday, guys. Then preview Friday for the Southampton game. And then the Southampton game and match reactions. That will end off our week. And then we'll go into the World Cup. And it's going to be a busy time in the World Cup. We're going to be live every day. We're going to do a watch-along every single day for the World Cup. I will choose the best game. So if Iran are playing USA, we'll give that a shift to the left and not watch that. But if it's a better game, we'll watch. We'll just be doing stuff, every England game, every Argentina game, every Dutch game, German game. We'll be doing a watch along to a lot. We'll be doing previews and reviews every day as well. So a lot of content on the channel for the World Cup, guys.
Be sure to tune in for the Iran preview. Versus
we can't wait for the United States Iran preview. That is going to be blockbuster.
Hey, sometimes these end up being the better games.
We can watch a shit game for a laugh. There's no doubt about that. We certainly can.
Can't pronounce half the names. We'll have to prepare properly, for sure.
Yeah, we'll have to pronounce all the Iranian names. Oh, Jesus Christ. Big up the Cass as well. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Been listening for the last half hour. Big up, Cass. So, guys, don't forget to go and subscribe to Never a Foul if you've not already. Cass over there with Daps and everyone. It's a great channel. Go and subscribe. Get over there. They do good stuff over there. Just past 5K. Make sure you go and check them out. You'll see Cab over there, myself sometimes. Other people in the community that you know of. Go and check it out, guys. They're a good channel. They're a good laugh. And Cass is a good bloke. He just loves to wind up. But yes, guys, big up to everyone. Thank you for all joining it. Jamie, leave the negative camp for your own good. What?
Remy?
What? When have I been negative? I've been full of positivity today. I've been full of positivity. Remy, let me know quickly in the chat, Remy. What have I been negative about?
I mean, let's face it, right? We could have got a better draw. We literally got the worst outcome. So, we're going to back our team, obviously, right? But we've got to be real about this. We got Real Madrid. Tough times ahead.
It's tough. I do think we can beat Real Madrid. Of course I do.
Oh yeah, we can. We can. Yeah. Hey, Pat-Man, don't try that one now. Look at him trying to.
I didn't say we'll lose against Real Madrid. I just said, well, I think we can beat them, my man. I just said it was a tough draw, but we can beat them.
Do you know what, guys? Put it to the back of your minds. We'll worry about it in Feb. We'll be a different team. We'll be a different team then, I'll tell you now.
We can definitely beat. We can beat Real Madrid over two. We can definitely beat Real Madrid over 2 legs. And having them in the last 16 is better because, as I said, they get better as the competition goes on. So I'd rather have them now than the semi-final or final, basically. Yeah. So, guys, thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're doing.